Welcome to Fox News' Who's Talking to Kari Lake, which is definitely not a ripoff of Who's Talking to Chris Wallace down at the Clinton News Network. I'm your host, Kari Lake, and I'm Judge Jeanine Pirro. Anyways, back to the interview. We are going to be interviewing tonight. We are going to be interviewing tonight the top Republican in the House of Representatives. He has taken a stand against the Biden administration. He has refused to raise the debt limit. He was almost not elected Speaker 14 times. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please present Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Hey, Judge Jeanine, whose show is this? Mine. No, mine. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Hello, ladies. It's nice to be on the show. All right. Before we start, let's just pour ourselves some vodka. No, Judge Jeanine, we can't be drinking on air. That's because, folks, Fox has a liberal drinking policy. We can't drink while we're commentating the news. But anyways, that's like a pie to the face, folks. Oh, I didn't mean literally. All right, Kari, I'll start off with a question since you're too busy getting that pie out of your face. Speaker McCarthy. Yes, Judge? May I just say, you look astonishing in person. Thank you. So you have taken a stance against the Biden administration. You have refused to raise the debt limit, leading to a debt limit issue with the Treasury Department. That's right, because I agree inflation is so high now. The debt limit had to be the first to go in order to stop inflation. But the debt limit has nothing to do with inflation. You just are raising money for the government to pay your paychecks. Yeah, but still, our debt limit is trillions of dollars. That's how many dollars inflation is right now. So that's why I had to put a stop to it before we can make any deals on inflation to fix it. Our agenda for Republicans is to ban abortion, stop the inflation, the Biden inflation, that sort of rhymes, and investigate Biden for everything he's done. 1, Hunter Biden. There was that laptop controversy, the classified documents incidents regarding Joe Biden and Mike Pence. In fact, Mike Pence has nothing to do with Joe Biden, so let's forget him. And plus, we're trying to stop the inflation Joe Biden's caused because we want Americans to buy milk at its regular cost, 2 cents, instead of $5. And we want parents to take their kids to Disneyland. I mean, isn't that something kids deserve now and then? Jesus, no wonder you were almost defeated in the speaker vote. So, Kevin, how has the speaker job been for you the last couple of days? Well, it's tough with all these conservatives. Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz. Hate them all, but I had to make some key concessions about them. It was the only way to get me the speakership. So yeah. And Kevin, there was also the topic of George Santos. Do you believe that George Santos should resign? Listen, I'm not going to be brought into the George Santos business. The voters in 2024 can make the decision for themselves if they want to. I do agree he is a pathetic liar. pathological lie. But hey, I need him for my vote as Speaker. So that way, the Republican agenda can stay in task. So yeah. All right. Well, what is your reaction to the Tyre Nichols death? Well, I think it's practically stunning. But to my belief, there didn't have to be such violent protests going on. People screaming around, setting cars on fire, setting buildings on fire, and saying, "This is MAGA country. Trump 2024. Oh, wait. Those are the wrong protests. Never mind. But protesters have been protesting very peacefully the last couple of days. Well, I heard this one story about this group of protesters trying to stop a Memphis bridge. That's because they were protesting peacefully. Alright, I think we're going to stop here for now because everyone is probably at home watching and laughing at this right now. Well, stay tuned next Sunday. I am Kari Lake. This is Fox News. Laura Ingraham Angle is next. Or whatever that show is. Good night.